Hey, welcome to JUSTSalvos Live today. We are talking to an amazing young man, inspirational in fact. He's 21 years old. He arrived here by boat from West Papua 5 years ago. His name is Jefry Yikwa.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got an amazing story to tell us and we really want to tune in and listen to all the details. This is a young man who is brilliant, but he's also just a really good guy.
Yep, very genuine. We're hopefully putting a real face to this asylum seeker issue. It's JUSTSalvos Live right now. Jefry Yikwa, thank you so much for joining us again. It's really good to have you here.
No problem.
Now, we touched on it last week, but you are now 21 years old.
Oh, yes.
So it must feel like a long time ago when you first came here. How old were you when you first came?
I came here when I was 16 years old, yeah.
Wow. And you'd come from West Papua?
Yeah, that's right. I came from West Papua. Came here with my younger brother who is 17 years old now, I guess. Yes, he is. And yeah.
So he was only 11?
Yeah, he was 11 when he came. So yeah, it was just this little tiny baby.
And did you come with your parents?
No. Only me and my little brother. Yeah.
Was there other people on the boat with you?
Yeah, there were. So we were 43 of us. So yeah, including my little brother and I. Yeah.
How long did the trip take?
Oh, it's a bit funny because
A bit funny.
no, because I asked the man because I'm from the Highland and I'm not really know about people on the sea. Like I never go on the boat before. So I asked this guy who driving the boat and asked him, hey, how long does it take to Australia? And he took out his map. He opened it. And he just did his maths or something, and he's like, about 6 hours?
Oh.
And I was like, are you serious? I was so excited, and I went to public telephone and rang my family. I said, guys, please pray for us for 6 hours, and after that, I'll get back to you guys. And actually, after that, so we got on the boat, and 6 hours later, our boat, the engine broken down, and yeah, we're drifting through for 6 days and 5 nights.
Oh my goodness.
In the sea.
That was a little longer than 6 hours.
Yes.
So did you feel like you knew where you were going, or were you just drifting?
We just drifting. Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
because we're like, we just die and like, oh my gosh, and just wait for die,
Yeah.
So 43 people on a boat just drifting for 5 days.
Yes, without any food and drinks. Because we knew, like everyone knows that it's going to take 6 hours on the boat.
Yeah,
but
so you weren't prepared at all for that long journey.
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit about West Papua? Why did you need to flee in the first place? Why did you get on the boat in the first place?
Oh, at the first place, it's for myself, right? It's just about the education, like the opportunity to get education and work over there in West Papua. It's only really limited, yeah. So the indigenous people don't have rights to study further, at uni, and they get treated differently over there as well.
What's that like? The difference between Indigenous people and Indonesian people, is it?
Yeah, it's really bad. Like it's like it makes me feel like a slave, like but like I'm not a slave. I'm here. I'm to study, but like I feel like I'm different in my own land. So yeah, that's the other. That's the one thing that like my prior. The reason why I came here, and then the second one, it's there are persecution happening back in my home country as well, and yeah, because of the political reason as well, I came over here.
That's scary times. So what is the process of becoming a refugee in Australia? So you came, I imagine you landed in Australia at some point. What happened when you got here?
So when we land in Cape York, in Weipa, Cape York, and after that they took us to to Darwin, yeah, I guess, and we had medical check over there, and we flew to. The custom took us to Christmas Island, and I wasn't there for a very long time, so I was there only for a month.
It was only a month. How come you were there for such a short period of time?
Oh yeah, because we had a medical check over there, and they found out that I got a thyroid cancer, which is really freaked me out. Yeah,
Thyroid,
yeah.
you were 16.
Yes, yeah. It's and the worst thing also, I can't speak and understand English that much, and I was just like, okay, cancer, yeah, whatever.
What did that feel like? You were here, you
goodness.
didn't have your parents, you were looking after your 15-year-old brother.
He was 11.
Oh, sorry, 11. You were 16, your brother was 11, you don't have your parents, and you've just found out you've got cancer in a country where you don't really understand the language.
And I'm assuming you didn't really understand what cancer meant.
I don't know. I thought it just, the name of the sickness, and it's alright. Everything's gonna be okay.
Wow. That's amazing. So
What was the treatment like, as in the hospital? Were you treated well?
Oh, actually, yeah. So I went to to Perth, and from there, and actually when they took me to the Perth, actually I didn't know what's the reason, like why I'm there, and I thought this is just part of treatment. Actually, I didn't know if I'm going to have a surgery. Yeah, so actually I knew I'm going to have the surgery on the day.
okay,
Yeah.
so you just found out. Can I just ask, where was your brother in all of this? Did he come with you to Perth?
No, he didn't. He's still in Perth, and he got looked after with all the West Papua and my friends over in Christmas Island. Yeah.
Oh, so he stayed in Christmas Island with the other West Papuans, and you went to Perth.
Yes, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was thinking about him, but they said, oh, we got you, brother, so he's good with us. Yeah.
So you really had to trust that the Australian people were going to look after you and your brother.
I've got no
no
choice.
choice.
I've got no choice. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it wasn't a great start to life in our country, but things have started to get better. Do you want to tell us a bit about what you're doing now?
What am I doing now? Yeah, I'm studying aerospace engineering at Aramati University, and I'm also leading grade 4 Sunday school at my church this year.
That's great.
Nice.
So,
Which church do you go to?
St. Hilary's in Kew.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, after getting up early on Sunday morning, it's good. I mean, it's sort of alright, but I didn't get to have fun on the weekend, young people normally go. Yeah, but this is just this is my passion. I want to serve God, and I just want to buy off. He have done so much to me, so I want to go back and serve him, and so. I really want to do this.
You're studying aerospace engineering. When you got here, you've only been here 5 years. How was your English when you arrived?
Oh, I was. It's not good, I would say. It was serious because
You're serious.
well, when you say say like this right now, I don't understand what's going on. I just put my big smile on you and pretend to understand. Say yes, and no, yes. I just do that. I only know the words yes and no. So,
So I imagine there was a lot of paperwork to fill out when you first got to Christmas Island and stuff. Did they ask you a lot of questions when you first got there?
The good thing about Christmas Island, because lots of Malaysian people from Malaysia live there, and they speak Bahasa, and I speak Bahasa as well, and we can communicate to each other in Bahasa, and also we can. They understand us. We can't speak English enough, speak well English, so they also help us. To translate in English. So. Yeah, it was good.
That's great.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about Australia? How do you feel about being in Australia? Is it home to you? How do you feel about this country?
I feel this is Australia, especially in Melbourne. It's my home country here, because here I got people, especially from my church, who like the family from my church, who they're normally looking after me, and they treat me like their son, and like their kids, like their son and their daughter, they treat me as a brother and sister, and I feel they're like their parents to me, and I've got friends as well. I've got apply soccer, and I've got friends from soccer. I go to high school here. I went to high school here. I've had a friend from high school and at uni.
So this really is home now for you and your brother.
Yeah, actually, I feel comfortable here. I feel comfortable. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Now, obviously, the asylum seeker issue is big on the news every day. It's in the newspaper, it's on the television. How do you feel when you see some of what's going on in the press? How do you feel about looking at the refugees in detention or about the way that we're talking about or treating asylum seekers in the media?
Yeah, I wish, the Australians should treat the refugee equally, and because what happened was when I came here, I can't speak English, and I didn't know what was like my arrangement with my other friends, like how do we going to be treated and la la la. Actually, I didn't know. I just like. Just for the the flow.
You went go with the flow.
Yeah, just go with the flow. But actually, I think like the refugee, they're nice people. They're good people. They just come here. They just try to seek for love and peace, because they don't have that. Like they don't get it in their home country. And also, if you look at them. Like when, like some people in Australia here, I don't know if it's true, but most people from very different background, they're those the one who working really hard, and So
and you're obviously working hard and studying hard and doing amazing things, and
it's great. Look, can you tell us? Are there any last things that you want to say to us or say to anybody in Australia? What's your message for us?
My message probably, please don't take a look at the refugee in a bad way, like, So the refugee, they're not terrorists, they're not bad people, they're not gangsters, and they're not, people who sell cocaine and, ganja and all of that. They're good people. They come here. They want to they want to find the love and peace and opportunities that they don't have in their home country. So please, please Australia, please, make Australia as a welcoming country.
And it's good to hear that we can be welcoming, we are welcoming, and we are a good place. Very final thing, how do you feel about Vegemite? Not good?
Not good, because I had a
Good?
well,
It's very Australian. You have to eat it every day.
Well, because what happened was, first time I came here, I thought, I got up in the morning, and I went to the kitchen about to have breakfast, and I took bread, 2 slices of bread, and I make myself hot chocolate. And I look up in the cupboard. Oh, there's like lots of Vegemite, and there's Nutella, and everything's there. So I took Vegemite. I'm like, oh, looks cool from outside. So I took heaps of Vegemite and put on my bread. And I went away from the kitchen and sit down. I say a prayer, and I just feel so good. And God bless this food, amen. And when I try to eat it, and it just tastes so disgusting.
God didn't bless your Vegemite.
So that's why Vegemite, I
not
guess,
for you.
Well,
Fair
you don't
enough.
like Vegemite, but apart from that, I think you're a pretty cool Australian.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Jefry. We probably will talk to you again.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Excellent.
Jefry Yikwa, what an amazing story. What an amazing young man. There was so much there. What's some of the stuff you could take out of that?
I think the big takeaway for me was just, this is a great guy who I just want to get to know as my friend. And so I guess the message for all of us is get to know people in your local community. They're really good people. And I think the stranger, the person People are strange when they're a stranger, I think is the saying that we use. And it's true. We need to get to know the people in our community, hear their stories and realise, you know what, these people are just like me and I am glad that they're here in my country and that they're my friend.
Get to know your neighbours, because the reality is we're all the same.
Yeah.
That's it for Just Salvos Live. Please jump on our Facebook, facebook.com/JustSalvos. Join the conversation. There's also a bit of information about Jefry there. We will absolutely